Yes.
All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Everyone in attendance, please stand. Pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. We're about to convene into the public comment period of our meeting. At this time, the floor is open for anyone who needs to speak. Okay, very good. We will move on to the administration of oaths. The new board members and the re-elected board members will take their oath now. I think you guys have the oath in front of you. So, yeah, we can be like an orchestra. You guys can read them out loud at the same time and then sign and get them to Renee. So ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education member
in Central
School District number 1,
Stillwater,
to the best of my ability.
Daryl, you're fast.
Sorry, I eat that. That's how I eat too.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Now I'll take my oath as the superintendent of schools. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of superintendent of schools according to the best of my ability. I'll sign as well.
Thank you and welcome.
Congratulations.
Okay. Okay, now for the selection of officers. At this time, I'm accepting nominations for board president. Are there any nominations for
I'd
board
like to put
president?
nomination Melissa Dakota for president. Second.
Thank you. Okay. Any other nominations for board president? Ms. Dakota, do you accept the nomination?
I do.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I do.
They had a vote.
What's that?
Congratulations.
Oh, sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Objections? Abstentions? Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Second.
Oh, no, Val, motion
Val,
by
motion.
second. Thank you.
Now for vice president. Do I have any nominations for vice president?
I'd like to nominate Tara Gutman.
Just going to do accept the nomination. Are there any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Melissa Don.
Sudan, do you accept the nomination?
I do.
So we'll go in the order, since there's two, we'll go in the order that they were nominated. So first, vote for Ms. Gutman. Vote for Ms. Gutman. Five. 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing to vote for.
Yeah. I did that last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All in favor?
All in favor of Ms. Gutman?
Aye.
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Okay, it goes. Congratulations. Madam President, you take it from here.
You're doing a great job because I keep going.
I can just go for tonight. I can do this. But- Thank you.
So I need a motion motion for the appointment of the officers for the 2026-2027 school year. The school district clerk, Renee Price, deputy clerk, Dee Westcott, district treasurer, Carrie Erdang, deputy treasurer, Michael Kavanaugh, and district tax collector, Luann Tetrell.
So moved.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Can't remember how to do this. Motion passes. A motion carried. I need a motion to approve the appointments for the 2026-2027 school years as listed. There are a lot of them here, so I can read them, but if I will only read them if you would like me to. Anybody hasn't read those yet?
I previewed them.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, I won't read them, but I do need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion passes. Carries. Get used to it.
Yep.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the official bank depository for the 2026-2027 school year. I can read these, there's only 4. Boston Spa National Bank, JP Morgan Chase Bank, Schools System Federal Credit Union, and then the New York Cooperative Liquid Asset Security System.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. I need a motion to approve the official newspapers for the 2026-2027 school year, the Gazette and the Saratogian.
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Okay. I need a motion to approve the authorizations for the 2026-2027 school year as listed. Again, there's a lot of these, so I will read them if you would like me to, but only if you're asked.
We're good.
Okay. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. I need a motion to adopt the indemnification resolution as attached.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. That didn't sound right.
Opposed.
Opposed. Okay. So there's another public input?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like the second part of the meeting.
Sure. So we've reached another public input portion, if anyone would like to say anything. Alrighty. Now on to consent agenda. I need a motion to approve the consent agenda items inclusive of the board minutes of the June 24th, 2026 Board of Education meeting.
So moved. Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Mariano.
Yes, just a couple quick points, I guess. For those of you who were not there, graduation went really well. It was touch and go for a little while with the weather. It actually rained a little bit in the mid-afternoon, gave a lot of people heart palpitations. But by the time the event went off, it was absolutely beautiful. Fireworks in the other, in the other direction. It was awesome. It was a great night. Progress on phase 1 of our capital project has begun. If you guys had a chance to look at your email today, it's a cool little tree cutter thing, and Michael sent that to me. He was out there in the back. He's like, "You got to see this." And I was like, "That's fun." So things are going well there. You always wonder and hope that they're on time and on budget. Starting with anything that they do. So I don't know about the budget part yet, but definitely they're on time. They're doing a good job. And tomorrow is our first round of interviews for the elementary principal. So I think there's 15 or so on the actual first committee. So that's good. We have Michael Benamati was the point for that. She did a great job of making sure there's representation amongst grade levels and all that stuff. Then it'll be the second round will be an administrator group, and then the final with myself.
How many
Okay.
applicants do we have?
We started with 8. The way OLAS works, there was probably 30 names in there. A lot of them didn't really have the credentials. It didn't seem like they fit. We went through them. Michael and I went through them again today. They called 8, and then over the last, I think, 24 hours, 2 withdrew for various reasons. I think one took a job and one, so there's 6 tomorrow, but we have some backups in case we don't like that. We're gonna turn around and call them for some other interviews. If we don't find one that fits, but there's some people with some pretty good resumes. So I'm hopeful. Yes. And that's it. On my part.
Thank you. Mr. Kavanaugh.
Thank you. Congratulations to the re-elected and newly elected board members and to the new president and vice president. The district office is preparing for the auditors to come in the 3rd or 4th week of July. So that's always a stressful but good experience for everybody to have. And then as Mr. Mariano just talked about, phase 1 is going well. And we've had multiple meetings about phase 2 and moving that process along as well, with the goal of having an SED submittal by the middle of the fall, which will enable us to bid in the winter so that next summer phase 2 can start as well. So things are moving along rather well, knock on wood.
Did you get to operate the tree cutter thing?
No, I wasn't really sure of my skills, and that had a very large blade, so I didn't think I should probably ask either. So I just watched from a distance.
He wanted the wood chipper.
I want to know if we can use the trees to make baseball bats.
There you go, full circle.
Yes, it really looks amazing back there. I was back there and I was like, oh my Lord, it just looks so different. And you're right, it's so much bigger. Yeah, so, wow.
And we're shooting for completion for spring, or will we be able
They're
to,
saying for the spring.
for the spring, yep.
It'll be done by
For the spring
fall,
season.
right, but usable.
Yeah,
by
but
spring.
then they gotta go grass and
Yeah.
all that stuff. On the soccer.
But the majority of the.
Have to marinate the sun.
Work will be done this fall, playable
Yeah.
for spring.
For spring.
Let it rest.
Is it possible to have pictures put up on our Facebook pages and social media so that people
Of the
can sit
progress.
and
That's a good
follow?
idea.
That would be nice.
Yeah, we do that.
Thank you.
I'm sure Natalie will be all over that.
Yes.
Mike, real quick, can we just have the board, what we do in maybe August is a request for proposals for a new law firm. Look into that. Some people have talked about, I mean, you know, you represent us, maybe the same firm, but a bit different lawyer.
I mean, if that's what the board wants, I can absolutely put one together and send it out. See
I'd
what's
like
out
to
there.
make a motion to request RFP for new lawyer.
I think our law firm is represented us.
It's not a discussion, Callie. I need a second.
Does anybody second it?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
Opposed,
Yes.
You wanted it, Alan. You're the one that said it to me.
disagree completely.
Okay. Just change your mind, that's fair. But you're the one that came up and we talked about it, so.
Not true.
Okay, that's a bold-faced lie, but that's fine. You're good at that. You're good at that, it's fine.
Motion to now carry?
Yeah.
Right, 'cause it- okay.
Yeah. Didn't care. Some stuff.
So we'll move on to personnel. Okay. I need a motion to appoint Jessica Peterson as a school aide for the extended school year program, retroactive July 6th through August 14th, 2026. Jessica has full fingerprint clearance.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need, oh, wait, no. To read this part, right? Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Stillwater Central School District hereby amends the employment agreement between the district and Joseph Mariano dated December 8th, 2023, and authorizes the board president to execute said addendum in accordance therewith dated July 8th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments?
Just so I'm sure everybody knows, but this is just adding a year to his contract.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the agreement between Stillwater Central School District and RG Timms, Inc. for the terms set forth in the attached agreement for the 2026-27 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments?
Michael, is he gonna be doing all the bond, you know, work through all this for that, for the
Yeah.
capital project? Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the school physician's health services contract for Dr. Stephen Scambati Jr. for the 2026-2027 school year as attached.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Motion still carries, though, because.
Yeah.
Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the contract between Stillwater Central School District and Gervin and Ferlazzo, PC for the 2026-2027 school year as per the terms and conditions of the attached agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the memorandum of agreement between Stillwater Central School District and the Civil Service Employees Association, Inc. for the Stillwater Non-Instructional Unit of the Saratoga Educational Local 864, who are parties to a collective bargaining agreement which term runs from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2030. The agreement between the parties shall be continued unless specifically modified and set forth in this memorandum of agreement.
So moved.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the memorandum of agreement by and between the Stillwater Central School District and the Stillwater Teachers Association as an amendment to the July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2026 collective bargaining agreement, which are provisions that shall be continued unless specifically modified by this memorandum of agreement, June 18th, 2026 through June 30th, 2029.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments?
I'd just like to comment on both this and the other contract and say thank you to the negotiation team that did excellent work, and I'm glad we've got things settled and we're gonna be signed and we can move forward. So thank you all.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to appoint the following Schedule B appointments as attached for the 2026-2027 school year.
So moved.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to declare the listed items as surplus, obsolete, and allow for sale and disposal of one aluminum bleacher system, formerly at the softball field. New bleachers are part of the project. And one storage shed built for the technology department curriculum and sold to provide money for this year's building project.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next is board items of interest.
I do have one thing that I just want to clear up. Last February, I was accused of lying by Rob McCoy about the legal bills, and that I called the lawyer all the time for the 2 years that he was president. So I request, and I knew that wasn't true because I don't do that, because the past practice of this board has been that the board president is the only one that contacts the lawyers. So I had Michael give me a copy of all of the bills for those 2 years, and my name is nowhere on it. So, you know, Rod, you sat there and said that you would resign immediately if you were wrong.
My name's not on there either, Valerie, isn't that ironic? Did you want to add that to the story as well? Because my name's not on there. Do you think I called them? Absolutely, I called them. At least I can admit when I do something, Valerie. At least I can admit
I
it.
did
You were
not.
lying, you would lie your entire career on this board. You were disgraced, you should resign. When the town finds out the shenanigans you pulled at the town, you will be dismissed.
Oh, really?
Yes, you will be.
Well, Rob, you said you would resign. You said my name.
My name's not on
you
it
said-
either, Valerie.
Excuse me, but you said my name was
Okay,
all
so
over it,
if
and
my
it's
name's not on it, Valerie, how do you prove that you never called the lawyer?
Talk to Ryan, he'll tell you.
Okay, I will talk to him. I talked to him all the time when I was president. And so do you.
I did not.
Valerie, you met with Joe Mariano before I did, when he was new superintendent. You requested a meeting to speak to our superintendent before I even got to speak to him. That's the stuff you did, and that's why you're no longer president. Because this is what you do. You micromanage, you are vengeful, vindictive, you've gone after so many employees here.
This is a board item.
You've gone after so many people here. Excuse me, I'm talking. She started this, and she's lying again, like she lied to you
I
about
cleared it up
everything.
because
You
I
just
did
don't
not
get it.
know.
Well, you
You
know
don't know
what,
the history of this
now we're
one.
clearing things up, you wanna clear
If you want to defame
No,
me
I don't.
on
You don't do
television, you better
I think
bring
so.
big guns, Valerie, because you are
think
so
so.
full of shit.
It is,
Pardon my French.
yeah.
You are a lying
I don't
bag
think
of
that this is
nonsense, and
productive
everyone
for the
knows
It's not,
it.
you're right.
You
you're
pull
right. I
the
agree
wool
with
over the new people's eyes, but everyone on this board before them knows that you lied.
We
You
know
are
that I would like
useless.
to continue this
And
conversation.
Darryl, thank you for ruining the surprise tonight, I appreciate it. You rat, you rat.
Are there any other items?
That's enough.
I have three
Yes,
items.
John.
That's enough.
Okay. One is, I mentioned this at the last meeting, and I think we need to be very cautious with exit interviews with people that are leaving the school. I think that that's something that's not, you're opening yourself up for whatever you want, right? And it's not a good practice for the school system. That's just my opinion, my 2 cents on that. The other item is in discussion, there should be some discussion regarding the committees, because I've said this at length with the last superintendent, is our superintendent's job is to manage our district, all her attention, all his attention, whoever the superintendent, they should be spending time on that, and our job is to help them along. That's the way I feel about the board. We're here to work with them and help them and her. So I think we gotta be careful how much time we're asking of him to go to these committees. And are these let's look at the committees. Are they really committees we absolutely need? And can the committees act on themselves? That's the second point. Just something to think about. The other question I had was the public input. Are we required to do public input twice at a meeting or not?
I think twice is just this meeting. Usually it's on agenda items and then non-agenda items.
Right.
I think that falls in line with Robert's Rules of Order.
So are we required to do it or not by law is my question. That's something I don't know. Maybe we can do some research. Maybe you can do some research on that. That'd be
I
great.
believe you can combine them into one public comment.
Okay.
If I may, it doesn't usually detract much from the meetings. That's why I'm.
Right,
I think
right.
the public has a right to.
No, absolutely.
say
I
things,
just think that
but not
sometimes
to-
we've had meetings where we've got a groundswell of people that are saying the same thing over and over and over again. That detracts from our time as a board. That's my just personal. You guys are all mad about this or that, but it's like, come up with something else. Be creative and give me something that makes sense as opposed to coming in here screaming and yelling when you're mad about something, but don't ever come to a meeting.
So I think one thing, that's a good point, and I think one thing that we can do is limit the time, which we did start doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe.
just a couple
I think
things.
So
we have to give them 3 minutes.
I think
Yeah,
the purpose of
they
the
have
first
to.
one is for agenda items,
Right.
so that we could hear any input, before we got to that agenda item.
I'm aware what the purpose is. I just wanted to know if it was legal.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm well aware.
And then the non-agenda ones being later so that it didn't.
No, I understand that. You don't have to explain it to me.
Yeah.
I'm clear. I'm really good with that. I'm just asking, my only question is it legal? That's it.
We have no.
Well, the new president can do some research and I'll listen to her.
I can tell you, I know.
No, I don't need you to tell me. I'm asking the new president for that information. No problem.
I'll look into it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have a note.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I guess I will.
Any other board
I heard
items?
great things about graduation, and I think it was a really good school year overall, so thank you to everyone who was a part of that, and making the school year successful. And that's it.
Anyone else?
I have 2 things. I'm just gonna hop on that graduation bandwagon. It is a lot different watching it from the ground than being in the bleachers. And and it was really great to really be in it and be a part of it than just be somebody who was watching. The second part is the field back there. I did come out the other night and take take a walk back there to look and see, and it really just opens everything really up, and those people in our community, whoever, were like, is it gonna fit? Take a walk back there now and just see it now, and see it at blank slate, and it looks really great, so I'm proud of that work.
I'm not sure who brought it up, but I do think that would be great if we could do some in-progress photos. I think people would like that to see.
And maybe in September we normally have a walkthrough of the buildings, maybe, we can include that as part of the
Facilities
walkthrough.
committee.
Yeah.
Any other board items of interest? Okay, do we have to adjourn into executive? Do we have anything?
I don't think we have anything.
I don't think so.
You guys need to take your oaths.
Okay. Joe, I think you need to get in the hot seat again. We need to do our oaths. Are they the same or are they separate?
You guys can just read them out loud. He doesn't have to.
Oh, okay.
And then Caroline.
Okay. So I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of President of the Board of Education, Stillwater Central School District, according to the best of my ability.
I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Vice President of the Board of Education, Stillwater Central School District, according to the best of my ability.
Thank you.
Okay. And then I believe at this time I need a motion to adjourn the meeting. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, everyone.